Happy day, YouTube. My name is John, and this is my channel, The Intermancer. Today is an exciting day. The last time I recorded, I pretty much finished off Experiment. I said at the time that I wanted to include some status update elements in anticipation of the UI, but I have since decided to simply jump into the UI and add those context updates as I go along when I need to update the status in the UI. So the reason this is particularly exciting for me is that I am primarily a back-end developer. Primarily, like 95% of my work has been in the back end. And today I am starting to dive into the front end. I'm going to be using React as my UI framework. And I've had some experience with React, and I've taken some courses on React, but I'm pretty fresh to the technology. So I am going to be using the AI to learn what is effectively, to me, a fairly new technology. Again, I have some foundations in place, but I am fairly new to it. So let me get over to my project real quick. All right. Before I begin, I am going to ask a fairly basic question of the UI. I am going to be adding a user interface using React. Should I restructure my current project create a new project for the UI or simply add a new submodule to the project I have. Consider all of the approaches. Present pros and cons for each. Come up with a recommendation based on level of effort and future extensibility. So here I am doing a little bit of prompt engineering, asking the AI to consider various approaches, to compare them. Okay. All right, so it is saying that the recommendation it comes up with is approach 3, where I add a single submodule just for the UI. I really like this advantage, common pattern. Convention is powerful, and doing things the way other people have done things in the same space that you're in is a very powerful reason to do it that way. Now, I am choosing Vite here because I just took a course about React, and that course used Vite to generate the project, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with that. I don't know if it's Vite, Vite, or Vitae. Hmm. Okay, real quick, I'm going to update those instructions to use TSX. All right, so copy that. I took the defaults. So it says there's an error. But it seems to have everything. All right, when I ran the first command, I got a bunch of error statements. Good news. So it's looking into the project structure. Let's do that. So it gave me some error statements, but we'll use the verification method. Okay. Okay. Give the AI your error message. Okay, so that did something. I'm already in front end. Option 1 worked. Resume the instructions from there. I could go back to the instructions that were given and try to figure out what to do based on where I was. Or I can just tell it to give me what I want. Okay. So there is the Vite package. Front end Vite config TS. Update get ignore. Just added those things. Update build.gradle. Step 7, that file is not in the Intermancer Gaia F core hierarchy. How will it be found by Spring Boot? Okay, so then new package, config, web config, okay, I've added that. Okay, that was step 7. Going back and picking up the other directions. Terminal 1. Dot Gradle W boot run. Starts the back end. Build failed. Okay. Build.Cradle. npm install. And I ran okay, smart enough to say, okay, here's the problem. Let me check out what you've got. Okay. Me mentioning it, make sure that it has access to it. This is taking a while. So in the meantime, if this errors out, I'm just going to try deleting the npm install task and seeing what happens. Ah, wow. Took a while, but it came back. Patience. Patience was rewarded. Let's see what it says. Okay, I went too far. Way too far. Okay. So yeah, it just says, hey, you don't need that one task. Okay. All right, that's working. Oh, build failed. Okay. I'm going to give it all of the failure. I'm going to give it a lot of the error message. That's one thing I've learned. Give the AI a lot of the error message. You can do magic things with that. What? What? 20. What the hell? 1161. Wow. Okay. Oh. Created custom build front end task. I didn't do that. Task named. Okay. Let's see if this works. I actually have pretty good hopes for this run. That custom task. There it's running. Boot run. It's looking good. Come on. Okay, so it looks like it's there. Let's do this. Okay, now let's visit this. Okay, seems to be running. No errors. Okay, you know what? Let's take it. Sonnet 4.5 is pretty freaking smart, I've decided. I'm happy. Okay. Let's stop everything. Now, this is probably a good place for me to stop, so I will. First, I will commit. We'll add everything. First steps towards adding a UI. Let's see if it gives me warnings to clean up and keeping my code really clean. Oh, 15 warnings. Okay. What happens if I do this? Okay, it should get rid of a lot of that. Okay. Namespace declaration is never used. Can I just take it out? Okay, do that. Get rid of all those. Read.svg. Ah, got rid of all that. Good. Okay, let's format this. Namespace is never used. We will treat it the same way. Interesting thing, I'm going to say that this is one of those places where having a broad range of expertise is helpful, because I know that this XMLNS declaration here, affects this XMLNS Xlink declaration. So when it says that the namespace is never used, I know I should just get rid of both of them. Path. I bet it means path. Wow, this is for that image. Okay. Did I get rid of all those? Okay, got rid of all that. Good. Making progress. Assignment is never used. Well, then let's... What do you mean, assignment's never used? I'm getting a warning. That the source compatibility assignment in build.gradle is never used. I thought that specifies the Java version I'm using. Do I need that? If not, where is Java 21 being specified? If you have a question, ask the AI. Can I just apply it? Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and commit and push so that the line number is correct, so that when I give the message to the AI, it's looking in the right place. What? Okay. Front end. It's an interesting thing to resolve the fit. Not yet. Okay. What? All right, it's recommending approach 1 here. Just telling IntelliJ, the build IDE, to ignore it. But I'm actually interested in option 2, changes to build.gradle, because I want other people to be able to check this out and just run it. Let's go here and apply. All right. Did that fix that problem? Hopefully we just have 2 now. Dang. I tried option 2, but I'm getting the same error. Let's see what it says. Okay. Or use. Damn it, it committed. I think clicked the wrong button and committed locally without pushing. How do I rerun the code analysis on the change that was just committed? Okay. View. Tool windows. Commit. Log tab. What? Code Analyze code. Spec code. Hmm. Where is Analyze Code or Inspect Code? It's not here. Inspect Code option. Hmm. You know what? I think I'm just going to push it. I am tired of trying to do this. All right. Hopefully the next time that I commit, it will tell me I need to analyze and give me the option to do so. It's good to hope. I'm calling it here because a lot of this was just me staring. I'm going to edit some of that out. And thank you for your time.